The name of this next horse is Hoof Hearted. But listen to the call.
Hoof Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Questern Jet, Hoof Hearted on the outside, it's close. Hoof Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, ja, ja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof Hearted. I am Doc, and with me is Mex, the Mexalorian. Hello, how are you? Howdy.
Holy shit! What's going on, man? what's cracking? What's popping?
What's popping?
That's my pussy butt.
Ew. Oh
Can you hear that?
shit! Yes, yeah. You brought out the sound, the soundboard. Nice. I know this is there. It's there on Discord for everybody who's listening. We talk to each other over Discord because it's easier than having to drive over to someone's house, I guess. But so Discord's got these little sound things. I don't know what the soundboard, right? That's what it's called. Yeah. So, and I always forget about it. But that was good. Good timing. Yeah. So something bad happened to me. Something bad happened to me the other day.
What? I thought you were gonna tell me, and then I could do the horn.
Yeah, I beat you to it. No, I don't know. So, we're kids and we just like playing. Anyways, thank you. Yeah. Dude, yeah, so fun. I wish I had more. I mean, there's buttons on this mixer. There's buttons on this mixer that I can use to put in. I mean, that's how I do the intro music. But you wouldn't be able to hear it because over Discord and the way it's all set up, you wouldn't be able to hear it. So until we can get a fucking office or some sort of recording studio, we're kind of doing this. So I wish I could get my office set up, but I also know that we live on opposite sides of the town. So I mean, it would legit take you 35 minutes just to drive over here. So, probably even longer than that, wouldn't it?
Something like that. But we make it work.
Yeah, I mean, this works fine. This saves you from having to drive, saves me from having to drive, whatever, dude. And at some point in time, I mean, if we had more of a set schedule, I think, where it's every Sunday we record at this time, then, it would be, I think it would be more well, this is what I have to do, so I have to go do it, more like a job. So I guess if we took this more seriously, then we would make that. But this is fine, man. This works good for the hobby. So, right?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
We're good right now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's the topic for today, man?
Got
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
What?
We talking some witches and bitches today?
Yes, witches and bitches. Yeah, we're gonna talk about witches and warlocks and magic and all that stuff.
People are gonna hate me.
What?
Said people are gonna hate me after that one.
No, it's cool. Because that's what we're gonna talk about, because it is October and it is that spooky time of year, and we picked a theme to kind of run with. I think this is the first time we've done that, so this should be fun. This is fun. I mean, we had the zombie episode, we've had the ghost episode, and now we've got witches and magic. So I'm excited about it, man. And I think we should try to come up with
to see what we're gonna do with November and December. Why don't
Yeah.
you guys just tell us what you want to hear at the phone number?
Yeah, the phone number.
Take it away.
Oh,
I forget it. I forget the number.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, the phone number. Take it away. Take it away, Doc. The phone number is 661-379-0020. You can call us on that. You can leave us a message. You can text us on that. Yeah. And if you're lucky, I might be dumb enough to answer the stupid thing, and you could talk to me directly, which that would kind of suck because then I wouldn't be able to actually like play it on the air for everybody. But yeah. So, in fact, actually, now that I think about it, I think somebody did leave a message, and I think I'm gonna play it. I know you can't hear it, right? You can't hear it, can you?
No, I won't be able to hear.
That fucking sucks. Yeah. See, that's the one thing, man. I wish we had a much better setup, but oh shit, I don't want that. All right. So, anyways, yeah, you guys can call us at 661-379-0020. It's the Hoofhearted podcast phone line. So yeah, give us suggestions and shit. So this message is actually from Rowan, and yeah, he's talking about we were talking about games that were movies, and he was talking about Tron, and I wasn't sure if the game came out before the movie, and because the game came out in arcades, and the movie Tron is about a video game. So, anyways, this is his response. Hopefully, it'll play. So here we go. Let me give it a shot.
The movie came out first. Tron came out first. Yeah, I was yelling at the radio. Also, I wanted to share a moment, and it's not fart related, but it could be in the category of scented fumes. So I'm sitting here with my friend, and she saw, I'm stinky today. I smell bad. And I said, I can't smell it yet. Queef. But I wasn't trying to say a different word. The word queef came out, and I thought that was funny. And so that is going to be the new statement of the day for me, and I'm going to try to say it at least 4 times in different variations of interacting with those around me, like at Fast Trip or random homeless, maybe a couple kitty cats, because I talk to them like they're human. They appreciate it. I think they're a lot smarter than most of the people around me. So, all right, just remember, I can't smell it yet. Queeve. I don't know, it was funnier when it happened, you know. And then she laid back on her back, rolled back on her back, put her legs in the air, and farted. Said, who farted? It was that. It was like a... Do you know what kind of fart this is? Running up the stairs. Google it.
Okay, thanks, Rowan. Yeah, that was Rowan. I know you couldn't hear that, Max, so sorry.
It wasn't the same effect as reading it. I couldn't really.
Yeah.
Google Translate doesn't do the same thing as it thinks it does.
Yeah, it doesn't work
Because
that great.
I don't know 100% if that's what he said, but
It's not.
it read. Yeah, I was gonna say it read really weird. What the fuck? But okay, I'll have to take a listen later. That's even funnier though for me. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyways, so if you want to leave a message that Mex can't hear, go ahead and leave it at 379. Well, area code
Clear and concise for Google, please.
Yes,
No, I'm just kidding.
yes. Please speak clearly. Do not gargle your words. Yeah.
I didn't say anyone did that.
No, I don't
But
know.
Google, I'm saying Google sucks.
Yeah, Google sucks. Did I say Goo or Google? Whatever, it doesn't fucking matter. Google still wouldn't know what I said. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you a song. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Anyways, you can call us at 661-379-0020. Keep going, Mex. I'm digging the background music.
I can't think of anything.
I don't know any of their songs.
It's the only one I knew. I had a real emo phase. So.
Yeah. Anyways, so you can contact us with that phone number. You can text us with that phone number. Also, you can contact us at Hoofhearted Podcast on Instagram. You could give us an email at hoofheartedpod@gmail.com, which the only emails we've gotten so far on that one is Google letting us know how badly their speech to text is. And then also you can hit me up, Doc. You can hit me up on Instagram, Doc Farted on Instagram. You can talk to the Mexalorian on Instagram and on Twitch. You can do Twitch is with the _ Mexalorian. Same thing for Instagram. So, contact us, talk to us. It'd be cool. I actually gave, because I'm doing the Uber and the Lyft stuff, and I don't usually talk to people about the podcast. I usually got to feel them out first, find out if they're cool enough to listen to us. Because, huh? Not feel them up? Oh my God, you're going to get me in trouble, dude. No, I don't do that. I didn't touch. What are you, Google Translate too now?
Yeah.
Just as bad.
That's what I have running through my ears, man.
Yeah. Did you say fill her up? What are they, gas tanks? No. I go ahead and feel them out to make sure that they are cool enough to listen to our podcast, because only the coolest people listen to our podcast. So, I mean, it must be, because if because there's not that many cool people, and there's not that many people listening. So only the coolest people are listening. I think that's also the reason why people aren't telling everybody else about the podcast, because they're like, they're really not that cool. They shouldn't be listening to this. They're just not going to get it. They have no sense of humor. They have a stone where their heart is. So, yeah, they're just a bunch of twats. Anyways, so I ended up telling somebody last night, though. They seemed pretty cool, and I told them, you should check out I'm all, do you listen to podcasts? And they said, yeah, I listen to podcasts all the time. I'm like, cool. Can you do me a favor? Can you go ahead and listen to our podcast? And then she's like, you have a podcast? I'm like, yeah. You want to listen to the podcast and then let me know what you think at Instagram, Doc Farted on Instagram, Who Farted Podcast on Instagram. And she's like, yeah, sure. So hopefully she will. And then let us know. Because that's the thing, man. We the only way we're going to get better is by having people tell us that we suck. So, or tell us how we can get better. So, I mean, I want some constructive criticism. I'm not getting shit from anybody, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my ex-wife, she used to give me criticism all the time. Crazy shit that I don't even know where it came from.
I didn't even fucking ask for it, but
didn't ask for it. That's right.
Not at all.
Yeah. But anyway, so contact us. That would be cool. That'd be cool.
Witches.
Yep, that's right. Witches. We're talking witches. We're talking magic. So,
but before, how's it been going? What's going on?
Oh, yeah, it's cool, man. I'm just doing the Lyft and Uber shit. So, waiting to see what happens with the other job. But, Yeah, that's it, man. I met some cool people. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's been some pretty interesting people. Nobody like weird. Everybody's been everybody's been good. Like, everybody's been super cool. So, you always hear like these horror stories, and I go on Reddit and I see like all these fucking people like working for Lyft or Uber, and they're just complaining all the time. They're not paying us enough, and like, then fucking quit, dude. Go do something else.
Yeah.
Like, what are you expecting? Like, every job sucks ass. Like, I guarantee you, even like porn stars are like, oh, I gotta go back and fuck this bitch. Like, I don't like her pussy stinks. Like, that's yeah. I mean, dude. Like, no, every job sucks. Every job sucks. There's nothing, I mean, there's certain things, certain aspects about jobs that you might like, but yeah. This I like this so far. No complaints about any of the customers. They've all been pretty cool. Now, also, I am driving during the day, so I don't really think I get a lot of the assholes that you might get at night. But
True.
because there's something that happens when the moon comes out. I did the other day. I picked up a day drunk, and I thought that was fantastic. And I took him. I drove him from the other side of town to the other. From one side of town to the other side of town. Good 20, 30 minutes. And yeah, man, he was pretty lit, dude. And it was pretty fun because he was pretty happy, and he wanted to talk about everything. He's like, did you know that this and that? And he started talking about the underground tunnels here in Bakersfield. And I was like, yeah, man, I know all about that shit, So I'm just, yeah, he's an interesting dude. So he was talking about how they used to make bootleg moonshine or whatever in the basement of this one place where I picked him up. And, I mean, I don't know if he actually had some of it because he was drunk. So, he was drunk, and then I think he was offering me some of his wings. So, like, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, you didn't take any of the wings, man?
No, I ain't taking any food or anything from anybody. If they want to hand me cash, I'll take that. But I am not taking any food from somebody that I don't know.
Well, wings got to be like pretty good though.
I'll just take their word, right? If they say, hey, these wings are the best fucking wings in town, I'll be like, all right, well, I'll go. They're like, try it. No, I'm good. I'm not going to eat anything right now, but I'll go by there another time when, whatever. But I'm not taking anything from somebody except money.
And then
and advice maybe.
Watch him down the wing with one bite and miss out on a delicious wing.
That's fine.
So.
And that's what, bones and all? He's eating the bones and all?
Nah, it's just like one of those one bites of like, and it just pulls out a bare fucking bone.
Yeah, those are good wings. I know a place like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, then he could go ahead and throw them on the floor, and he could read the chicken bones, which goes back to our topic.
Oh.
But was there anything that you wanted to add as far as like what you've been up to?
I thought you were. No, I'm good. I thought you were getting into something else right there.
Oh,
all right.
what?
Which is
yeah, dude. No,
chicken bones.
You ever heard of that? Reading like chicken bones?
Yeah, I forgot about that for a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think they do it in like voodoo shit. Would you? I mean, that's the thing. Like, they're all witches, right? Like, I think witches is like a generic term. Don't you think that it's just like a generic term for anything that does magic?
No, mainly women, isn't it?
Yeah, like witches and warlocks and stuff. But I think you could be a male witch. I don't think you have to be. I think it's just a generic term.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, like, but I'm pretty sure, like, because there's not, at least from what I think, there's not supposed to be too many male witches. So that's why when one comes out, it's usually like, oh wow, he practices witchcraft. He must be a powerful warlock or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, witchcraft. That's definitely.
Like,
mean-
did you ever see that TikTok battles? There's
no.
a guy that went out and said all the TikTok witches are just BS,
Yeah.
and like he challenged them to put curses on him,
Mm-hmm.
and if like nothing happened by the end of like, I think this was like last October, so at the end of the month, that it just proves that there's nothing going on with witchcraft.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the month, all of them were like, "Well, nothing happened because he's a powerful witch or powerful warlock." I don't know
Yeah.
what like. So it's just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that could be possible, but I mean, honestly, I think that the internet, like, I think YouTube, like, okay, so YouTube and ghosts, like ghost videos, or any kind of
oh,
like all that is so much bullshit, dude. Like all
okay,
that,
wait,
there's
wait,
so
wait.
much bullshit.
Just 1 second, real quick. Just a man who professes or is supposed to practice magic or sorcery, a male witch or a sorcerer.
Oh, okay, all right,
So I guess it'd be a sorcerer. Yeah.
yeah, all right, yeah. So he's a sorcerer, but
Hmm.
yeah, I feel like a lot, like, you go on TikTok and you have all these people who want to talk about like spiritual stuff, or they want to talk about being like witchcraft, or they talk about like they're psychic, and there's just so many fucking phonies out there that
Yeah.
I mean, I do believe that all this stuff, there's power to all this stuff. I believe that there's magic. I believe that there is there's just amazing things out there, and there's power that people
I'm
have.
sure, but that falls into the conspiracy line of what I'm about to say is like, I'm sure that there is stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
but the reason why the phonies come out is to hide it, to grant the disbelief in the general public, so that way the more powerful people that use it, I don't
I
want to
could
say just higher ups. I don't want to be like, oh, it's all politics.
I could see that. I think that what
But
it
like
is,
they want it hidden, so that way they could use
yeah.
it all themselves.
Yeah, and I think there's some truth to that. I think that really what it comes down to is there's money in it, right? So there's
Yeah,
money
exactly.
there's money in saying this stuff and being false. And the thing is I do think that some of these people can be promoted to, they'll be elevated. So then that way it can be, show that like this stuff is like, I don't know, to make people skeptics, right? To show like that they're actually fake. Like it comes out that they're fake, and then people are all, oh, see, I knew it was all fake, and so why would any of it be real? But yeah, it's all money, dude. It's all money, and then people come out of the woodworks because they know how to end up going ahead and tricking people, scams and shit, But I don't know. But do you ever like what? Do you ever watch any like witches movies? Because like I would consider Lord of the Rings, because a lot of fantasy stuff. Like there's magic. I mean, what is a fucking Gandalf the Grey is a sorcerer, right? So I mean, yeah, Lord of the Rings, which is funny because I think we talked about it before, but like a lot of like Christians were like really trying to steer clear of Harry Potter.
Yeah,
And
that's the main reason why I've never really watched Harry Potter. I watched the first movie and the last one,
yeah,
but my mom and grandma hated that type of shit.
yeah.
I didn't care. My dad liked Lord of the Rings, so I was able to watch that.
And see, that's the weird
but-
thing, because like a lot of Christians would be like, "Oh, you could watch Lord of the Rings, though. It's the same shit." But they're like, oh, "It's an allegory for the Bible and Christianity,
for casting away evil or something with the ring and blah blah blah. Blah, blah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I never heard that backdraft. I just heard the witches and warlock shit for Harry Potter. you know?
Yeah.
Like I know there's like magic and stuff in Lord of the Rings, but shit. My dad was just like, "Nah, fuck that shit. We're going."
Yeah.
But were we on movies? My bad.
Yeah, we're
I just realized that there because there's a movie that I did I fucking love this movie. It was called The Covenant.
Okay. I've heard of that and I can't remember it. Yeah.
Well, it was about like I guess like 5 families that were in witchcraft,
Mm-hmm.
and that had split up. Like, well, one of them had split up from the 5,
Mm-hmm.
and so like since then, like the other 4 families, they always grew up together. So like the last four guys, they were going to school when the 5th one showed up. And dude, they had such fucking crazy powers though. Like they at one point they were like racing their car and like going towards like a semi truck,
Mm-hmm.
and just completely like phased like
Through the
took like everything. Like I think it was all 4 of them and a girl that one of them liked, and all of them like focused and took like all of the atoms and everything from each other and from the car and the other girl, and like deconstructed it and put it on the other side of the semi truck and kept fucking going. It's just like, dude, that's fucking craziest amount of powers that that would be fucking nuts, man. That was fucking awesome. Just like dope ass shit. Like, just well, one of the cooler things I think is like that they had no fall damage, so they jumped from one like top of the mountain to like the bottom of a canyon, and were just like chill. And I think that was like at the end, or like it was how they got to a party. I think at the beginning of the movie, it's just like, dude, that's a fucking badass way to come to a party.
Did they do like the superhero drop in where they like were down to a knee?
No, they just like fucking, as far as I remember, they just like fucking landed and they were chill. They didn't do like the whole hand on the ground type shit.
Okay, yeah. All right, that's good. Here's a movie about I'm gonna say a movie about wizards or sorcerers and witches that you may not actually think would be a movie about that, and it's a movie that you like. It's a series of movies that you like, and that's Star Wars.
Shit, I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Think about it, dude. Like the Force, that's all like magic kind of shit, dude. Right?
Yeah, but there's no Force fire, really.
What?
Actually, I don't think so. There's just Force lightning.
I don't know, man. You're still able. I guess really, like, what do you consider like? Because okay, so they're using like an energy force, right, around you.
Yeah, no, and I was gonna go on that too, actually, because the last series that they just put out, Ahsoka, just reintroduced the Dathomir Night Sisters, which were the witches of Star Wars.
Okay.
So they were like solely witches. They fucking performed magic, and they did have like a type of green fire, but I don't think it burnt like that. It was like an energy.
Okay.
But I don't really know, because like it was even on when the, like, not the main one of the season, because now she's fucking, just to spoil it for you because I know you don't care. She's dead, but she fought with a sword, and when she like was using it, it had a green like flame around it, like almost like her own lightsaber.
Okay.
She was able to fight one of the Jedis with it. But yeah, no, like she's technically like she's a witch, like she uses magic. Like I said though, I don't think anyone does like a spell, and it's like does like shit like a little bit like like Gandalf, but they do like more or less force type magic. Like they're trying to do something, it'll just pick someone up or force choke them, instead of like it being a Jedi where they just like focus.
Yeah.
I mean, someone probably knows more than me. Like they probably would be like, "Nah, motherfucker, there is force fire." The only people that I do know that use fire are like the Mandalorians with their usually their gauntlets. They have
Okay.
fire on their jetpacks and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't think there's too many other witches.
Well, Anakin was
There
consumed
is,
by
like,
the fire
huh?
because he had the lower crown. Anakin with the
I mean,
caught on fire.
that was lava. And in another episode that we talked about, lava is just shit, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like poop from the earth, right?
Earth shit.
Earth poop. Yeah.
Earth be putting them cheeks together and just no.
Yep.
Sorry.
You know what? But I think it does raise a question though when we're talking about like the Force, and then we're talking about Gandalf. You know, two different types of wizards, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
And I like, what exactly is a witch, and what exactly is a wizard or sorcerer? Is it people who have powers, or people who are able to like? Do you have to like say incantations? Do you have to have items?
I would think it's almost people that are just knowledgeable and wise, or born into it. Because if we go into well, Gandalf's history, he's like a star being or something. He's from a whole different universe, isn't he?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough about that shit. But I know
from the only thing I know is really from the TV series Amazon was putting out for a minute.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch it. Did you? You watched it all?
He came from space with Sauron.
Oh, okay. So he's a star child.
So
all right then.
Yeah, so he's a star being or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
So he would have been born with that power. So it's not like
gotcha.
He had to gain it, you know? Like he just gets more powerful.
He's fucking Superman.
But someone that gets into that power, it's just like the knowledge of it. You learn
gotcha.
How to do and what to do it. That's why, falling back onto even in the real world, that's why like the gematria shit, the now where's this power type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People are getting banned on TikTok for even talking about that.
Yeah,
or they were. I don't think they are now. It's more prominent now. But for a little bit, they were getting banned just for saying like numbers have power, and if you know how to use it, you can make yourself powerful. You can make yourself rich.
Well, I mean,
so if that's almost the same thing as using magic, all you just need to do is learn how to use it properly.
Yeah. Well,
right?
I mean,
so it's just almost knowledge.
There's like power and intention behind like symbols and stuff, right? So
yeah.
But I think that, I guess what what exactly is like a witch? Is a witch somebody that just has power? You know, I mean, that's more like like a superhero or a mutant or something like that. Or is it somebody that actually like conjures up like spells, or, conjures up things with spells or with items, like the eye of a newt and all that other shit. I don't even know what a fucking newt is. But, like having, like I was at Barnes and Noble the other day and I saw a book and I was tempted to get it, but it had like recipes for like, like witch stuff. It was witches stuff. And it said like witches recipes or something like that. I almost got it. And, yeah, it's just, it seemed interesting. It's like how to cure a headache. It was like, okay, all right. It's just like home remedies and shit. It wasn't to like conjure up anything, but it's I think that's, to me, that's what my idea of like a witch or a sorcerer is someone that takes that, like what you said, knowledge. They have knowledge of what these items are, because like Wiccans can, they do that. Like they are kind of, I think that they consider themselves witches. I briefly was talking to some chick back before I met my wife, and she was a Wiccan, and so I kind of got some idea, a vague idea of what like Wiccans do, but they're all about like the earth and like Mother Earth kind of thing. But they believe in they get things together to make spells or potions and shit like that to help them be protected, or to help them in the day to day, or to
I was gonna say, I feel like the Wiccans are more like, yeah, they're still witches, but they're like good.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They don't, because the idea of witches is that they're more of the harm. So that's
but see, that's
not the true harm, but that's like the misconception.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. I think that really what it is, because our idea of what witches are, at least here in America, is we always go back to like the Salem witch trials, right? And everybody was a fucking witch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they all go back to that,
Yep.
and then they were all witches because they, like, well, let's say one person was born with an extra finger, they're a witch, burn them.
She's
But
bleeding.
what?
She's bleeding.
Yeah, she's bleeding.
She's summoning.
Yeah, she's bleeding from her vagina. Yeah, but the thing is, like, so we have like this certain idea of what witches are, and that they're bad, but they're not.
Remember
they're
how
not
there
bad,
was like, sorry, but I just thought, like, wouldn't there be like a doctor that just like rolled around every few months? So like while they were doing that and just like what if they were burning everyone for their periods?
Oh, dude,
and then the doctor just finally gets by and they're just like, hey, hang on a second. That's come on, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. If it was a pattern, don't you think it's come on? That'd be fucking funny.
Yeah. Well, I think that there's this idea that witches are bad and they're always putting curses and shit like that, but that's not the truth. The truth is, and it's just like, a lot of religions will try to tell you that magic is bad, right? Okay, so you mean to tell me that gathering these items to create some sort of a potion that may heal somebody, that's bad? But that's the same kind of shit that they're doing in pharmaceutical companies. Like they're gathering, they're creating all of these things. They're man-made.
They're putting worse shit.
They're putting worse shit, yes. But the thing is the idea is still the same, right?
Yeah.
Like they're creating these chemicals to go ahead and
well,
put
that's
them
why
together
there's still
to boom
portions of like Christians that don't.
Yeah,
like they just pray for healing.
But
like they don't listen to any of that shit.
But the other thing too, though, is you believe in something that you cannot see, right? You put your faith into this old ass book that has been interpreted in so many different ways, and it's just, to me, like, because I was raised that way. Like I was raised that the Bible was like the end all be all, like it was the truth. And then, and I was raised to believe in a God that I can't see. And that God was a certain way, and witches or magic did not exist. But at the same time, you've got Jesus like healing people. You got him turning water into wine. Like that's fucking magic, right?
Yeah.
So you're giving me mixed signals here, like I don't get it. I think that if you are a believer in a God that you cannot see, and you believe in the Bible, or if you believe in any kind of religion and some higher power, just don't close your mind off to other possibilities, right? Like, don't be so narrow-minded that you're not gonna like listen to somebody else who's like a Wiccan, right? Or somebody else who says that they are a witch, and a witch is not necessarily bad. Like, I mean, even in the Wizard of Oz, they were talking good witch, bad witch, right? Like the magic is like is a power, right? It's a knowledge, it's a skill. Not everybody could do it, because they just don't have like the know-how or the mental fortitude or whatever. But you have this power, and what you decide to do with it That's what makes it. That's what makes you good or bad. But the magic itself is not. It's not good or bad. It's who's using it. It's just like a gun, right? Like a gun is a powerful weapon, but it could be either used for good or it could be used for bad. It's the person
Or-
behind it.
Going back to the Force.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. Back to the Force.
So it's just how we use shit.
Yeah.
What
So I
we
mean,
do with it.
and it just sucks that I feel like I feel like magic and witches and stuff has gotten it had a bad rap. I feel like it's changing. I feel like people are trying to be more like spiritual or whatever nowadays. But yeah, so I feel like it's kind of, and maybe it's just seems that way to me, that things are changing, like the view towards magic and witches. Maybe it is changing, maybe it's not, maybe it's just that my view has changed, so that's the way I see it. But I don't know, it seems like out there in the on the socials and stuff, there seems to be a lot more people doing things that I would say would have been considered witchcraft, right, back in the day. So yeah, but I don't know. I know we were talking movies, and then I just started going off on a tangent, but
No.
I couldn't even tell you like what kind of movies I've seen, because I know you were talking about, what was that one that you were just talking about right now?
The Covenant.
Covenant. Okay,
But
yeah.
then, like, looking at that, I mean, you forget that Maleficent from Disney is a witch,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah,
So, I mean, technically her movies are witch movies. I've never seen them.
yeah. Me neither. I don't like
you
Angelina
forget,
Jolie.
like, there's so many of these. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, she's all right for me.
God, dude, if it was a
But
movie with her and Ben
she
Affleck,
she
in
looks
it,
weird in
ugh.
that one. Dude, imagine them being in the next, because wasn't she Elektra?
What?
Or was that someone else?
I don't know.
For, Daredevil.
No, that was Jennifer. That was
Yeah.
Ben Affleck was married to her, Jennifer.
Yeah,
Garner
that's
or
what I was
something, I
thinking.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
no.
they're gonna be in the next Deadpool.
Both of them.
Anyways, I think so.
Hold on, not Ben Affleck, right? He's
No,
not.
I've heard Ben Affleck's gonna be in the Deadpool movie as Daredevil.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Not, I haven't. I mean, I don't know confirmed or not, but
Listen,
that's what I've heard.
I only want that if, wait, hold up. Is Green Lantern DC? He's DC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Never mind then. I was gonna say I only want that if Ryan Reynolds is gonna be Green Lantern in Deadpool, but that won't work. You're a bigger comic book nerd than I am, so I don't I didn't know. I couldn't remember. But yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, you're right though. Maleficent, that's a witch. A lot of the Disney stuff.
Can we
is all
pause it real
witches.
quick? I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
sure, man. Yeah, go ahead. All right, we're back. What were we talking about? We were talking about movies, I think. The Disney movies with witches. I don't know. There's a lot of movies with
So
witches.
there was
though.
which ones, like High School Musical?
No, that was the bitches part of the witches and bitches.
Yeah.
Series. I don't know. I never watched that fucking show. I never watched that movie. High School Musical.
That was my generation. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. I guess that's
What?
a movie about witches.
Is it?
It probably has a witch or something.
Wait, is that Sinbad the comedian? No, that's gotta be something else. I used to watch Sinbad movies, not the comedian. The actual, like, Sinbad was like the name of some character. I used to watch those when I was a kid. It was like some like Arabian Night type thing. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that's what it looks like right now.
Yeah, I mean, those were cool. But
Weird ass eyes and monkey thing. What the fuck is going on?
it was cool. They were fun. But as far as like movies,
But it's live action? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
What the fuck?
There's tons of movies
my
with
bad.
witches though. tons of movies
Yeah.
with witches in it, you know, and then magic. Like, I mean, there's so much magic. So, you know, I mean, it'd be hard to like name off some, you know, but I mean, I think that there's movies though that we wouldn't think are magic, but they definitely are, you know, but yeah. And then as far as like all like video games too, there's tons of video games, all sorts of magic. Every single fucking role playing game, right? Final Fantasy, like there's magic points on all your role playing games. The Witcher. Did you play any of the Witchers?
My bad, I sneezed. No, I haven't played them, but I played. You said Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's actually in Final Fantasy, I think it's Final Fantasy X. One of your characters is a witch.
Okay, but they all use magic.
Yeah, but her main thing is magic.
Is magic? Yeah. There's always like a sorcerer or a witch. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can all use magic. So, you know,
Yeah,
but
yeah, for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I never played The Witcher. Skyrim. I know you played Skyrim.
Yeah.
Did you ever play as the
I definitely hunted down witches.
Okay. But you never played a witch? Can you play a witch? Like a warlock, I'm sure or a sorcerer,
like
whatever?
with magic. No. I'm sure. I think I was mainly like an assassin with my bow and arrow, but I did have magic. But like very like mainly healing, but like very minimum fire and like attack magic.
Yeah.
But nah, dude, don't get me started on Skyrim. I missed that shit.
Yeah. Now I want to play it again.
Yeah, me too.
I always picked a thief. I was always a thief. That was my thing.
Like that's why I did assassin, so I could be a little better at thieving.
Okay, yeah.
But I always did like shitty speech hacks to get my speech all the way up so I could level everything else out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then there was a few like if you steal while you're talking with them, it'll level up your thieving really fast too. So it was, I fucking missed that game, man.
Yeah.
On it.
The only thing about those games that I like to be a thief, but the game can never match it's never like the type of thief that I like to play. Cause like in D&D, it's totally different. Cause it's more like, I wouldn't say a thief. I'm more like a con artist. So, you know, usually I would pickpocket and I would steal stuff, but I would always be more like misdirection. Like I would talk to people and stuff like that. And you can't really do that in the game where you kind of like con them out of shit or you, you know, get them to trust you and then you stab them in the back, that kind of thing.
Sometimes in Skyrim, there were certain characters that you could like make friends with, but then either like while they like walk away, you pickpocket them or just fucking
true, yeah,
shoot them in the back.
But it's such a small thing, and it just But I would never use magic because to me, like the magic was always too difficult.
I mean, now that I'm thinking about like healing magic, I didn't think about like the reanimation stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a few characters that I ended up getting a mission from, completing the mission. But as I went to go do something, I ended up attacking everyone and killing them too. So I couldn't complete the missions.
Oh,
so stuff like that too.
Yeah.
But more shit about witches. Because I guess I never noticed this, but did you ever watch the Blair Witch game or movie?
Yes, dude. Okay, so
I didn't love it, but I guess they made a few games out of half of it.
Did they really? Oh, that's dumb.
I think it reads like the Telltale Heart games, so it's probably like one of those.
Oh, so it's like a story, like almost like a choose your own adventure kind of shit.
Almost. It looks like it at least.
Okay. Well,
really looking at the trailer or anything though. Oh no! Now I'm looking at the pictures.
I can.
It looks like play as you go, almost like Resident Evil, like one of those older ones.
Yeah. All right, so I think actually for me, like I'm at that right age where I can really tell you what it was like, the whole hype with the Blair Witch Project.
Oh,
So, because I mean, I know you're younger, so you know, I'm sure you've heard of shit, but this was back when,
yeah.
like,
I,
I mean,
I was in the group of people getting told that it was real and thinking it was real for a long time.
well, and that's the thing, because you were what year did that come out? What year did the
Um,
Blair Witch Project come out? Are you looking it up?
it's gonna take. No, because I was on the. I'll look it up right now,
No,
but I was on the
I'm looking it
movies.
up.
Oh, I was on the game.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking
Oh,
it
okay.
up, dude, right here. Hold up. I'm on the
99. It
was it
says.
99? Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's what it
you were
says.
how
Damn.
old?
6.
You were 6?
Yeah, but
Holy
so
shit.
I wasn't hearing about it then. I was hearing about it later on.
Yeah. Okay. 99. I was 20. And yeah, fuck, dude. I was 20. God damn. Anyways, so the internet was definitely a thing, and but I mean, it wasn't like it was now. Of course, it wasn't like
No,
it was now. I mean, there was there wasn't like the social media and stuff. There was no
bro,
MySpace.
okay, you better be painting it for everyone else because I remember. Come on,
You remember what?
the internet right now or right then, and right
Yeah.
now.
But what I'm just saying, like, there wasn't like social media like it is now, right? There
Yeah,
was no, I mean, you had AOL Instant Messenger, you had AOL boards, you had other like message boards and stuff like that, but there was no MySpace, right? MySpace kind of made everything easy for everyone, well, easier for everyone to start like showing shit off. And then Facebook made it like super easy for everyone to see everything that you're doing. And you know, and then getting information out there, like with Twitter or X, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Like everybody knows everything. Like so much information goes out. But imagine, I mean, you know, like some people know what 4chan is. Like it's a message board. It's the same thing like Reddit. Like, you know, it's a message board. You know, where they have certain groups that you know, will post stuff about that certain topic. In that, you know, so I mean that's basically what you had a lot of. And then you would hear stuff, and I was hearing stuff in like 90, I was hearing stuff in like 98 about that movie. um they were talking about how, you know, this there was this found footage, and I mean they were really hyping that shit up, and it was like I was falling for it, dude. Hook, line, and sinker. I was like so into it. I was like, what? Are you serious? I was like, they found this shit. And then they weren't showing any, they were just showing like images and then talking about it. They weren't showing videos. There was no YouTube. And there, you know, they weren't showing videos of the stuff that they saw, but I kept seeing things about how they were gonna go ahead and get this. They got the footage together. They're editing it, and then they're gonna get it out, and they're gonna show it in theaters. No idea, because nobody had done that found footage style yet. I think that there might have been something similar to it, but the idea that these people had gone into the woods and then never were seen again, but then somebody stumbled across their camcorder. Like that was, yeah, dude, that was wild. That was a wild time to believe in all that, you know. But yeah, everybody kind of fell for it. I mean, people want to say that they didn't, they knew it right away, but no, they fell for it, and they had to have, because the place was packed. Like I went opening day. I went I can't remember which one I went to go see, but I mean it was packed. It was in the afternoon. I had to sit in the front seat, and that movie fucking sucked. It was so awful. Such a letdown. Because all it was like college kids, like basically people the same age as me, walking around the forest with a camcorder that was shaking like crazy, made me almost throw up. And they were just saying fuck like all the time. The fuck, man? Where the fuck is the map, man? What the fuck did you do with the map? And it was just fuck, 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 fuck. And
But that's relatable for a college student.
I guess, yeah, but I mean, throwing a motherfucker or a shithead or something, you know, it was just kind of like, I mean, it sucked. Unfortunately, I did find out before I actually went to the movie, I did find out that it was fake. And that sucked. That really killed it for me. Now,
Yeah.
I think that if I didn't know that and I went to go see it, I might have enjoyed the movie a little bit more, but I couldn't watch half of it because I was so fucking close to the screen that everything, like all the movement, like was making me sick. I just couldn't deal with it. So it was bad. And then I think the best thing that happened after that was the parodies. Because actually, I'm trying to think, was YouTube out? Because like I remember there was parodies of that shit. I remember seeing parodies of it, but I don't know if it was on YouTube that I saw it.
Probably. I think YouTube was out around 2000, 2001.
Yeah, but anyway, somebody was a genius and decided that they were gonna make the Blair Witch Jar Jar Binks. And it was just funny because they're like,
well, then that would have been out after 2001.
Okay, yeah. So it was on YouTube. It was just funny because in that one, the parody, it was like, what are these? Like, what do they mean? And there was just like these jars, these mason jars hanging from a tree. And they were like, you know, showing them like touching the jars. And they're like, what does this mean? Like, what is this? And they're going around. And then you just see like, Michael, what are you doing? And he's like standing in the corner. And then she's like, oh my God, it's you. And then she falls. And then you just see somebody in a Jar Jar Binks mask going, it's me, you know? And it was just so fucking funny, dude. It's like, oh, the jars. I get it. Yeah, it was funny. But Blair Witch.
You know what? I think the episode 3 or episode 1 came out in 1999. So
99? Yeah. So,
but no, I think YouTube was out around that time. So, I mean, it fits.
It fits?
Not 99, but like 2000, 2001.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up because that's going to bother me.
It's a me.
Yeah. It says 2005.
What? YouTube?
Yeah. That seems way late.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking like 2001, but damn.
Yeah, it seems way late. Because, I mean, dude, all the 9/11 videos I saw in there, whatever. Yeah,
Exactly.
I guess.
That's literally what I was basing it off of, too. I was like, I mean, 9/11 videos were up pretty fast on YouTube, so I think it was like 2001 at least.
Yeah.
But
it's all a blur.
It was all a dream. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, Biggie. Yeah, so anyways, that was Blair Witch, man. That was my experience. I know they made sequels, they made, you know, other things to it, and they were never as good or as hyped as that. But yeah, I mean, it was great marketing. Like great marketing.
Yeah.
But it was ass. Yeah. And then as far as like the games go, I'm sure they're ass too. I never even played them. Didn't even know they had any games.
Yeah, it looked like one of those like side scroller or like over the top view type, like you just go as it goes story games, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. But
I don't,
yeah. But I wanted to go ahead.
Huh?
Sorry. No, go ahead. No,
I was gonna say I never realized how many Witch games there would be.
Oh yeah.
But I guess there's room for like some cute stuff too, because it mainly looks like cute things. Or oh, what the fuck, Bayonetta? Huh.
Is she a witch?
Probably, I was gonna say she probably fights a witch or something.
Oh.
To say I thought she carried a bayonet or something. I don't know. If
No. I just know like her hair is like her outfit or some shit. I don't know. I never played it. It wasn't interesting to me. What? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I figure the Harry Potter games. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Especially the later ones.
Games I don't know much. Movies a little easier for me.
Yeah. But even that, like there was a lot that I didn't. I never watched Hocus Pocus. Did you ever watch Hocus Pocus?
True. Yeah, I did as a kid.
Okay.
I watched the second one too, and it sounds good. But
Yeah.
the first one, at least back then, that was fun shit,
Yeah.
And then just learning about stuff like that. But it was just like quirky at the time, and then I don't know if it's just me or like just feeling like some of the conspiracy stuff might come true or something. But like
Mhm.
I felt really heavy on the second one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
because they
huh?
well, because they actually are throwing in, like they're really
Like real
throwing in
shit,
like
right?
real shit, yeah. And they do
Yeah.
the same thing. They were doing the same thing like in Sabrina, the Teenage Witch.
Really?
Yeah, my wife, she loves that fucking show.
Well, dude, like
I feel like I need
how
to I need to cleanse my house, like
yeah, and then like the
just watching
second
that
one, they
shit.
were talking about how a virgin needs to light the black candle or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because like we're working at the retail spot like part time, and people like a while back before October, they were asking like, "Oh, do you guys have the black candle?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Are people asking, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? You guys are weird, man.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are actually looking for that type of shit." When I don't know, I feel like it's the same type of people that hate capitalism and corporate greed and all that shit, but they're like those corporations are up to something, man. They're up to something.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
Putting
I
that
mean,
shit out there, so you like the aesthetic, but once like a real, which there isn't that many, but once a real virgin like lights that bitch up, you releasing something. Watch out.
yeah, maybe, I don't know.
Like the two of you virgin witches that are out there, you better be fucking careful.
Yeah, but I mean, I know that they are throwing in like legit shit, dude. And even in the show Supernatural, they talked about they had some stuff in there. I don't think it's all mumbo jumbo. I know that some of the stuff is, but they even had an episode in Supernatural where they were on a TV show.
Scooby-Doo characters?
No, not the Scooby-Doo ones. That was a great episode. My wife hated that episode. Yeah, I loved it. But there was one where they were
all of us are Dean though.
What?
All of us are Dean though.
We're all Dean.
Yeah. He was just hounding over Daphne, bro. Oh, and I almost got my fucking ass in trouble. Me and my girlfriend went to the mall at a cosplay thing, and I saw Daphne pass by, and I just let it out. I was like, "Oh, Daphne," and she was like, "Get the fuck in that store right now."
I think you told me about that, man. I think you told me about that.
Why the fuck you looking over?
Yeah,
it's an accident.
Just admiring their dedication to their craft. Yeah,
childhood dreams just came like flushing back, and I apologize. Goddamn,
that's funny, dude. Yeah, no, there was an episode of Supernatural, dude, where they were on a TV show, or they were on a movie set or something like that, and then in the movie there was or on the set a bunch of shit was happening, like people were dying, and like evil shit was happening, and the reason why was because the person who wrote the script actually put real like real what's the words? Fuck. Like spells, like actual magic spells, put real spells into the script, and they were saying them and acting them out, and everything like was legit. And then bad stuff was happening, and they made a whole episode where they were talking about that. So it's like it was almost like they're telling you, like, yeah, we actually do this, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but we actually do this, but we're gonna pretend that it's all make believe. So I know that they got to be doing that stuff, man. Like like I said, dude, my wife would watch. She'd watch that Sabrina Teenage Witch, not the early one, the newer one where they actually had like, you know, I think she was dating the devil or some shit. It was weird, but yeah, man, I seriously would feel like I need to cleanse this house, man. I can go get me some sage and shit. You know, I don't know how to do it, but
I want to go to church.
Yeah, fuck, man. Yeah. I mean, the witchcraft stuff on TV shows, I think that it's legit, dude. Like, I think that it's legit. Some of that stuff, at least nowadays, not back in the day, but now, yeah.
No, that's what I was saying. They've like slowly casted it into where it's like, oh, here's the cute ones, and oh, they're all not so bad, or some like stupid shit. And slowly they've been able to twist it to where it's like, okay, now we're gonna put the real stuff in there.
Mm-hmm. Well, how many times do we see, like, I mean, we both into like conspiracy shit, but how many times are we seeing like they're talking about these rituals that they have at like Super Bowl halftime shows? You know, like,
or even Taylor Swift's new
her concert
tour. Have you seen that?
Fuck. Yeah, dude. What she needs snakes for? Yeah,
not even that. They had like this whole scene where they had a forest background.
Yes.
And she was doing like a whole chant.
Yeah. And then had everybody else singing along to it and shit.
And then someone in the background said that like release the devil or some shit like that.
Yeah. And then people were reporting missing memories. Like they forgot.
Exactly.
They forgot
I had a friend that went to one. And I was like, "Hey, bro, do you remember the show at least?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Fuck you, God damn it."
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's because your friend's got a stronger mind. So I don't know.
Well, no, I was thinking maybe it's because like they actually weren't mind controlled and taken over.
Yeah. They were probably like, "What the
like
fuck?"
The ones that are reporting missing memories are probably now like MK Ultra, where like dude. When they hear something certain in the future, they're gonna go nuts.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
But I'm nervous about this whole zombie shit coming on too. I don't know, like not to twist the subjects even more, but like, have you heard about that recently?
No, but
people thinking zombies are gonna happen soon.
Well, I mean, I think that part of that could be the time of the year. You know, like it's
nah, like it was more because of the national testing on everyone's phones.
Yeah, I know. Somebody somebody was kind of talking about that. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Like, yeah, somebody had mentioned that, sent me a video about that, and then I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what is this? Yeah. I had no idea what was going on. I just been doing Uber, man. I don't know what's going on. And then he's sending me some video.
Did you get that testing?
Yeah, I did. I didn't pay any mind to it. I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
I was probably taking a shit, and I was like, and I was watching a video, and then I'm like, okay, swipe this away, you know?
Yeah.
Or I honestly don't, I knew it happened because like I heard it, but I wasn't paying any attention to it. So, yeah. But you're nervous about like zombie shit happening or what?
Not like nervous, but like, look, dude, if it happens, like, hurry the fuck up. I want to slice some zombies' heads off. Some people have been pissed me off. I'm gonna lead some zombies to some certain spots and just be like, all right, peace out, motherfuckers.
So then that way you have an excuse to kill them.
Yeah.
This
like
guy didn't tip me 20 years ago.
No, like Michonne in Walking Dead, where she had the two two guys.
Oh yeah, that
All
were like her
with
bodyguards.
the
Yeah.
arm and with the out the jaw, or the
Yeah.
jaw, so they won't bite her.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I
Some
was
shit
thinking
like
about that the other day. That was pretty clever. That was a clever idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
But
we're not talking about zombies. We talked about zombies a couple weeks ago. Now we're talking about magic and witches and warlocks. You all right?
the Salem trials were pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of like rituals and shit that happen and a lot of stuff going on, man. I think that there's some legit, I watched some people talking about some of the symbolism that's being done in Super Bowl commercials, not commercials, but halftime shows. I see
Like
it, and I'm
that
like,
one
okay.
time when Justin Timberlake flopped out someone's tit.
Yeah, actually, honestly, yes, because you know what she had over covering her nipple was a sun. So there was, yeah, there was.
There was always two sons, and they destroyed the other one when he ripped that one off.
Right.
Is that what we're getting at?
Mandela. No, it's not. But I mean, there's symbolism, right? I mean, for the longest time, like people worship the sun. They still do. I mean, in a way,
Yeah.
I guess you could say we worship the titty. But
Damn straight.
yeah, but there's other symbolism that I don't remember what it is, but but I mean, like, fuck, dude, like not even that long ago, J-Lo was on the halftime show, and her outfit, she looked like Baphomet. It looked like Baphomet, which is, I don't know if you know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's one of the devils, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. I just know a little bit about all this shit. I don't know enough to be like very confident in saying like this is what it is, but
Well,
but
I was gonna say, like in the demonology, there's like 7 great demon lords or something like that, and he's like one of the top 4, 5.
Okay,
because it's like Satan, Lucifer, and Adramelech. Getting too much into it, but
do you think he was like all dudes?
Astaroth.
Okay,
and well, like those 5 are the the League of the Flies or something like that.
Okay,
Whereas Astaroth is the Lord of the Flies, but they're, like I was saying, they're like the fucking top ones. They're just the ones that create all the fucking madness and shit.
chaos. Yeah.
So it makes sense that like witches, worship a few of them.
Yeah, I think
Boom,
also
boom.
I think some symbols, though, have been kind of taken over, right? That and have been misused or misrepresented, and they end up, they're totally like fucked now, right? Because like pentagram can be, I think it can be used for like protection, right? So but I'm not.
I think
sure.
protection is just a star.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I think you're probably right. But I do
Because
know
the pentagram for demonology would be upside down. So
yeah,
like
that's
the
true,
reverse
yeah.
would be for protection, I would think.
But the swastika was always a positive symbol. Like they were using that in other religions, man. Like I know, like the natives.
You know what I found? Isn't that the sun symbol? The one that Hitler used? Isn't that the symbolism for the black sun?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember, but
and that's demonology too, dude. That's like, so because I saw a video about something like that a while back.
Was it Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden?
Yes. Black Hole Sun. No.
Yeah. Why don't you come and wash away
it
the
was,
rain?
I'm
telling you, dude.
My black sun. Won't you come? No.
Oh, he's got jungle fever. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. No, I think that was.
Is that term insensitive? I'm sorry if it is, because I really don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, probably.
I think it is. Yeah. Now that I think about it, Spike Lee had a fucking movie about it. I should be able to say. Well, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty fucked up. I never even thought about that. That's pretty fucked up. I'm taking that out. Fuck that. If
I
I'm
know
gonna
you
get
need to,
canceled,
man.
if I'm gonna get canceled for something, it's gonna be because I said retarded too much. I'm not getting canceled for
I get
something
canceled
else.
for something. It's for a Jew joke.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. All this is gonna be taken out. But anyways, yeah.
I just wanted to say Jew, so yeah,
Mhm.
go ahead and take that out.
Yeah. What were
You know what's
talking-
funny is they say like the last witch execution was 1727. The last person executed legally for
Oh, as being a witch?
yeah. But
No,
we
I
haven't
didn't.
heard much from Hillary Clinton in a while.
Shit. She's
but-
actually Joe Biden. Joe Biden died, and Hillary Clinton's actually just put on a Joe Biden mask.
No, Joe Biden's a powerful warlock.
Mhm.
What you talking about? Warlord. Both.
Yeah, when he's mumbling over his words, he's actually doing like incantations and shit. Like,
And we
but
should got up. Hurry,
it's always for
legs.
stupid,
Yeah.
stupid. Yeah, it's always stupid shit. Like he's just getting like an ice cream cone. Like that's it. That's all he's like trying to
Oh my
like
God.
summon his ice cream cones
That's
and girls to sniff. Fucking pervert.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
Oh,
What?
nothing. I just saw this video. Witchcraft and this thing looks like a devil.
See, but
Fuck
that's
is it?
but then again, like that's I think that the whole witchcraft thing, dude, like magic is just like I think magic is harnessing power, right? You harness the power of the energy of like the forces of energy that is all around us. I don't think that magic is evil. It's the people who wield it that are evil. So, you know, and then I remember talking to talked to NY Patriot, and you know, he used to do certain rituals and he still does certain things, you know, but they're not for evil. They're for good things. That's for protection, it's for like guidance, things like that. So, you know, we can say that a witch that's saying certain words or certain incantations or whatever, like that's evil. But you've got people who are Christians and they're praying, and
Doesn't say.
there's no
Praying would be a form too.
yeah, what's the difference?
Almost.
Yeah. Right?
Because
Like,
you're speaking, because like how they're chanting to their God
yeah.
when we pray or a Christian prays, they're speaking to their God.
And how are we to say, like, who are we to say that there's any difference between the two? Like, because we believe that some book tells us that ours is the only one. And, you know, but I mean, yeah, we can't know for sure. That's where faith comes in. I feel like everybody should be entitled to their faith and their belief in whatever they believe in. That's cool. But don't hate on somebody because they believe something
23,
different.
Doc, and if you don't respect someone's thoughts, then no, that's out the window.
I don't have to agree with anybody, but I respect people
I'm
for
just fucking
being.
with you.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like I'm putting it out there. Like I don't have to agree with you, and I don't have to think that you're right. I think a lot of people expect to be, you know, like when they start spouting out all their nonsense, that you need to agree with me, and if you don't, you're wrong and you're an evil person. No, that's not true. It just means I'm a human being with a different opinion. And I love to hear other people's opinions. So, you know, and anybody who's listening to this, if you don't agree with me, cool. Because I know I ain't right about everything. Fuck, I don't want to be right about everything. Because that would mean some fucked up shit's going to happen, you know? But I'm just saying, like, what?
Dragons.
Yeah, dude, dragons. Fuck yeah, dude. Dragons. Dinosaurs are fake. Ben Affleck owes me money. Wow, well, that'd be so crazy. That would be so... Huh?
Lining up our episode titles now?
Yeah. It'd be so crazy, though, if, like, all of a sudden I looked in my mailbox and there was a letter from Ben Affleck and he's like, here's that money I owe you. That would be weird.
With inflation, it's like $50.
whatever.
This is just from tickets, right?
I don't know. It'd just be weird, even if it was like a $2 bill from Ben Affleck. Here's that money I owe you. Like what? I never even talked to you, dude. I'm like, oh, he must be
podcast. Stop talking shit about me.
Must be yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Make me feel sad.
Yeah.
You're the reason why I'm smoking my sad cigarettes now.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, Ben. No, I'm not sorry. Fuck you. I hate Ben Affleck. Ugh. I wish he would listen to this just so I could have a conversation with him. He's got to try to convince me that he's a good actor. I don't even care how he is as a person. Like, I don't know. But I still think he's like a spy, dude. Swear to God.
Oh,
you were talking about that, and I'm like, yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. And you want to talk about celebrities that are witches, because we're talking about witches. I think, hands down, I think that fucking Tom Brady, I think that he's a witch.
His wife
most definitely was. And he went along with it. Like, yeah, because like if you look at him, like he looks like he's been drinking baby blood, allegedly. I know we got to say that so he can't get sued or something, but as if he's listening to this shit or somebody knows him that listens to the. Anyways, no, but definitely, dude. Like, there's no way. Like all the stuff, yeah. His wife was definitely doing it. And then the Kardashians are definitely witches, man. Because how the fuck are they successful? Like, who the hell are they? What? Do you even know who the Kardashians are? Other than that they have big asses? Like, that's the only thing that I know that. And
Caitlyn was an Olympic athlete. And then before they were married... Jenner, I mean.
Yeah.
Well, when they were Bruce, they were Olympic athletes.
Yeah, I know.
And then what's her face was married to OJ's lawyer.
So that's their claim to fame.
I think that's her main claim to getting up top was she was married to OJ's lawyer, and then married Bruce Jenner. And then Kim Kardashian had a video, but. Yeah, that's still probably some type of witchcraft.
Hell yeah, dude. But what was it? Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, some witchcraft. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these celebrities, dude, they're doing some crazy shit, you know. And Hollywood is all about
Wiccan
it.
Celebrities.
What?
15 celebrity Wiccans.
Who are they?
Ariana Grande, David Bowie. Allegedly, this is just some ranker thing.
Okay.
I don't know how to fucking say that first name, so I'll just skip her.
All right.
Lord, a musician, I think.
Yeah.
Gabriella Anwar. Anwar, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Fiona Horn. Titties. Jimmy Page. Bjork. Some believe Bjork to be Wiccan. Carlton Gibbia, Sybil Shepherd, don't know who those bitches are. Frank Lloyd Wright, this dude looks like he's old as fuck. 1867. How's this guy a celebrity? 1867 to 1959. How is this? He cannot.
So, what?
Can't believe that's who they thought we meant. How is this guy a celebrity? This guy, Franklin Lloyd, was believed to be a Wiccan, but he died in 1959, bro. I'm not looking for that info. I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
You want modern celebrities, not old celebrities.
I want to know if John Cena is a fucking witch, and that's why we can't see the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If is his hand thing a spell? Once he puts that thing in front of his face, you can't see him no more.
Yeah,
oh, dude, I need to know.
Magic.
Kate Bush.
He's using the jazz hand. What?
Kate Bush.
Kate Bush. Okay.
Apparently.
All
Sammy
right.
Davis Jr.
He was He was Jewish. He wasn't. Yeah. Wiccan
Don't mean
too.
nothing.
I mean, he was everything then, I guess.
believe he is either Wiccan or Satanist. He just
Oh
looks
yeah, I heard
sad
about
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah, I heard about that. So I'm gonna read though real quick because like we've been
Huh?
talking about Wiccan.
Oh,
So
wait, last one's Daryl Hall.
from Hall and Oates.
there was-
Okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
I can't go for that. Anyways, so Wicca is a modern Earth-centered religion with
Okay.
roots in the ancient practices of our shamanic ancestors. Its practitioners, who call themselves Wiccans, honor the life-giving and life-sustaining powers of nature through ritual worship and a commitment to living in balance with the earth. So the only thing that I think that like people that are Wiccan, it's all about,
Not
the
about being
earth.
a witch. It's more
It's
just
not-
about being like peace and shit.
Yeah, but I think the thing that people think, because I think that there are Wiccan witches, right? But it's all the ritual stuff, right? Well, every religion has rituals. Every religion has rituals. I mean, you look at the Catholic religion with their baptisms, like the first baptism and shit like that, with the communion.
Passing that fucking money bucket around.
Yeah, well, yeah. The other ritual where they take the choir boy to the back of the never mind.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. So, but every religion has rituals.
I knew that bitch was a witch. Allegedly.
Who?
Katy Perry. As soon as she kissed
Katy
that
Perry?
girl.
Oh, and she liked it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of talk about that too. But so I
Charlotte-
think that
Charlotte
like the
Finn.
talk of like Wiccans being witches and stuff, like it's not. It's just that they're like, it's like about Mother Earth, dude. That kind of a thing. I don't think that that's necessarily like witchcraft, right? But
Yeah, it just depends. Patrick Swayze apparently. The witch.
he's dead.
Rest in peace. But
Yeah.
hey,
He's not a witch. He's
I
dead.
don't know.
He's a necromancer or something.
Well, I mean, if Katy Perry is, maybe.
Mm. Yeah, but I mean,
I was looking at someone else when I was looking at Katy Perry. Who is this bitch? Evan Rachel Wood.
doesn't she? Don't they
She
look
looks
the
like
same?
Katy Perry.
Yeah.
They do.
Okay, hold on. That was who you were saying was Katy Perry? Was Evan Rachel Wood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't Katy Perry that you said is a witch. It's Evan Rachel Wood.
No, Katy Perry's still here.
Oh,
I just
okay.
looked at the wrong picture at the wrong time.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I do think, yeah. But you look at, there's a lot of celebrities, dude. They, the whole like, you could go down a rabbit hole of like blood sacrifices.
Olsen twins.
Mm-hmm.
They look at.
So like celebrity and witchcraft go hand in hand, man. Hand in hand. And then you think about it too. Okay, so like what's the name of the place of which they film all of their movies and stuff, right? Like where is it that they go to here in California?
Hollywood. There's,
Hollywood, right? Okay.
and that phrase is a type of wood that's
Yeah.
like used for
For
shit or something like
a
that.
magic wand.
Yeah.
The wand is made out of holly, a wood. So like the holly tree. So yeah, dude, like it's all magic. That's why they call it the magic of Hollywood, right? The magic of television, the magic of movie magic. So all of these celebrities, like it's all a spell. All that stuff. And it's all stuff to entertain us, to keep us from the real knowledge, And I think that we've been getting closer to unlocking a lot of this knowledge. And because of that, they've decided to flood it with a bunch of misinformation. So then that way we can't tell truth from fiction. We can't get the real knowledge because we can't really know. There's just too much bullshit out there for us to find out what the real truth is, Magic Mike. Somebody tried to tell me that was a good, like,
Magic Johnson.
yeah, Magic Johnson. How funny is that though, right? Okay, so his name is Magic Johnson, right? And then he ended up getting AIDS or HIV, but he didn't die, right? In fact, he's still alive and healthy. Maybe his Johnson actually is magic.
Oh shit!
Never even thought of that, right?
No, I never thought it. Fuck. Dude.
He's got a Magic Johnson.
Magic dick.
Yeah, still think that he doesn't actually have AIDS, or that the real reason
Is
why.
that really not his name?
I don't know what the fuck his name is. Yeah,
Never realized.
just
that.
always called him Magic.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah,
Damn it.
David Blaine, Magic.
Chris Angel, Mind Freak.
Yeah, fucking hate Chris Angel, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't even say what. I think some of these magicians, like these sleight of hand magicians, whatever, I think some of them actually know shit for real. Like I talked to NY Patriot about that, and I mean he knows more about like the rituals and things like that. I mean he's looked into all that stuff. Like I'm too interested in too many things, and I fall asleep when I read. So it's hard for me. It's hard for me to like actually like study up on a lot of this shit. But I do think that these magicians like actually, do stuff. And they talk about celebrities all the time, like selling their soul to the devil and all this, but I don't think that they have to sell their soul to the devil like a legit thing. I think that they are in a certain way, but they're definitely doing rituals. There's some
They probably like every time they do shit like that, in a way, they sell themselves more and more.
yeah.
Well, and honestly, we'll probably end it in a second, but Kat Von D, right?
Yeah.
Her nickname, which I just learned the other day, was the Queen of Darkness.
Yeah. Did you know that she just posted a film about or a video of her getting baptized and shit?
Being baptized? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like, fuck, man. I mean, did she say anything? Because I heard she was talking about like how that shit's like actually real, and she wanted to get rid of it for her family.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it makes sense.
Maybe. So. I see, and that's where I have problems. Like, okay, so my issue with it is if it was real. See, because I don't believe her. I don't believe it at all. I believe it was all for show. I think that if it was real, why videotape it? Why do you need to have video proof to show everybody that you've changed your ways or whatever, right? You don't need that. You don't need it.
I mean, I would say more or less for her followers that are actually like behind her, maybe. But I get what you're saying too. It's the same thing as where I lean on like, why do people need to record themselves giving food to the homeless, money to the homeless?
I think that's all bullshit.
Like I find that to be fake. I find it like they're bullshit. Exactly. But for someone to be known as, Queen of Darkness and shit, I feel like it'd be a good thing for her to put out there that she's changing everything.
I guess,
and not keeping that in the dark. And then at the same time, like just to get like on the religious aspect, because that's what she's known for. And that's what she's put out before. She wants to take in, God or a new religion or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Their religion says that, well, like I think it's God says that you won't deny me in public.
Okay,
so she might as well like post it and be like, well, I'm not gonna deny it.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do from now on. Here's me.
Yeah. I guess I'm just kind of like I question everything. I question everyone, especially celebrities.
I feel the same on that too, but like I feel more that on like kindness and stuff like that. Not because to me in my past, that's why I'm like, I don't know, because it's like, why publicly put yourself out there as religious or any type of like form of Christian or even Catholic, especially because it's like Catholics get put down because of the whole priest thing. But like even Christianity,
Yeah.
especially, but I think because baptism's mainly Catholic stuff.
Well,
Why put it out there
They have
when-
baptism in other denominations.
Oh,
and other
okay.
Christian, yeah.
But still, see, like, why put it out there? If it's openly gonna put you up for just ridicule, anyways, and probably more than likely diminishes your
Reputation.
reputation.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be looked down upon, and talk like people are gonna talk shit about you for
Yeah.
a minute now. You know? So it's like, why would she do that if she's gonna want to keep making money, gonna want to keep some type of image, but not the Queen of Darkness anymore, the
Yeah.
believer of God or whatever she is now.
Yeah. I mean, I could see where you're coming from. I didn't see that at first because, like, to me, like, I instantly, like, because, like I said, I'm
My main
instantly
thing
questioning.
is the like I'll question kindness because it's just like not a lot of people are just kind for nothing. It's just like what do you get out of it for sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or what do I need to give you later on? What's going on here?
Yeah.
But
Just to me though, like, I think that people that are public like that, celebrities, like, I honestly don't care about their personal lives. Like, I know, like, Chris Pratt got a bunch of shit for saying stuff that was religious or whatever. I don't care, dude. I don't care. He has the right to his opinions and say whatever he wants to say. I don't care. He didn't need to make it like, I don't feel like he didn't need to end up like apologizing for anything. And like, just like him getting attacked. Like, I thought it was stupid, like, it's like the same thing would be like if Kat Von D was getting attacked for posting that video, right, of her getting baptized and stuff, and she got attacked for it. Like, that's bullshit.
well, she
That'd be
probably
dumb.
has a bit.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, well, I don't understand why people gotta make up reasons to be angry. Like, when why do they need to lash out at people? I mean, me personally, like, if I was a celebrity, I would not, I don't need to post my baptism, but I could see where you're saying that she may be coming from, and I get that. That makes sense. That's fine. More power to him if that's the case. But, like,
Yeah.
I think that you don't need to be. I don't know why people got to be attacking so many people for saying shit. Like, they're human beings. They make mistakes. They say things that maybe they shouldn't have said. Do things that they shouldn't have done. But it just sucks when somebody gets, like, blacklisted or whatever. I mean, there are certain things like murder's not cool. Grooming's not cool. Molesting a child is not cool. Like, those things, those are really hard to forgive. But, if you're saying that you're a Christian or whatever, or, you're a Satanist, like, I don't think you should have to apologize for that. For that kind of belief thing. So, and if you're a believer in magic, I don't think you should have to apologize for that. And if you're a believer, or if you're a player of Magic the Gathering, you shouldn't have to apologize for that either.
He might.
Dude, Post Malone doesn't have to apologize for any of that shit.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm about out. Talking all this magic shit has worn me out. There must be something in the air.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go watch a Bible movie right now or something.
You gonna watch some
Passion of the
Veggie
Christ.
Tales? Well,
or Veggie Tales, fuck yeah,
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
oh
My
my god,
jam.
that's your jam?
Well, tomatoes.
Yeah. It'd be fun. What if they made what if somebody made a Veggie Tales version of Passion of the Christ?
I think they have.
Have they?
Sure, there's got to be a video on YouTube about
And
it.
the
Not,
tomato, like the tomato
from-
has to be the Jesus, and then just like tomato seeds are flying out every time he gets whipped.
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's what we were talking about. That's fucked up, man. Were we talking about magic? Jesus was a magician, man. You say what you want to say, but water to wine, yeah, that's a magician. Just saying. If he was real. I know I'm really starting shit at the end, but yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
So that's a little heated towards the end, but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna.
Sometimes we do that. Sometimes we don't.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna play these horns, man. So.
All right. Do.
Yeah. Do you what are you, John Cena?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't see me. All right, man. You got anything else to say? Anything to add?
I don't.
Okay. Shit.
That's great.
I'm actually tired, dude. And we haven't like
You've
we've
been working
talked,
all week.
huh? No, just like
You've been working all week.
I guess I mean we've been doing this for an hour and 49 minutes. But like
Yeah.
I'm like legit like tired. I think I got a little heated, dude. I think I got a little heated in that like sucked the energy out of me.